This is an audio of the Giver Summary, Chapter 1 through 5 for Mrs. Dunham's class. In the beginning of the story, the main character, Jonas, tells us how scary it was to see a plane in the neighborhood. Jonas and all the people in his community were very afraid of seeing the plane. We learn that it is against the rules for planes to fly over communities in Jonas's society. The punishment for the pilot who broke this rule was release. Release means being thrown out of the community. Jonas remembers the plane because he is feeling apprehensive about the ceremony of the 12s. This is like a birthday celebration, but each year he has a special new privilege. The year of 12 is extremely important because you get your job assignment. Jonas is feeling strange because he has no idea what his job will be because he has worked so many jobs during his volunteer hours. Jonas is also concerned because after the ceremony of 12, he will no longer have recreational time or volunteer hours. He is afraid that his assignment will keep him from seeing his silly, disorganized best friend, Asher. Jonas's family, his mother, father, and Lily, all tell their feelings at night and their dreams in the morning. Jonas's father shares that he feels worried about a new child, a very young baby. The baby is not gaining weight or sleeping well. Jonas's father is a nurturer, which is a person who cares for newborn babies. In this society, newborn babies are owned and taken care of by the government until assigned to a family. Jonas's father wants to bring the baby home at night to help improve his condition because he is afraid the baby will be released or thrown out of the community. Jonas's mother also shares feelings about her work as a judge. She feels bad for the person she passes a judgment on and hopes that they do not break any more rules. Lily, Jonas's sister, shares her anger at children for breaking the rules. Her family helps her understand that not all communities have the same rules. In Jonas's society, everyday life is watched very closely by the elders. The elders are the government, and the leader of the government is the receiver. They make many rules, and most of these rules are like laws in our country. Lily is frustrated over the rule that states she cannot have a bike until she is 9 years old. This rule is not strictly observed because brothers and sisters often teach younger children to ride their bikes, but a child must wait until 9 to have a bike of their own. Jonas's father is able to bring the new child named Gabriel home. The baby has rare blue eyes like Jonas. Most people in Jonas's society have brown eyes. Jonas feels embarrassed by his own strange eyes when he sees the new child's eyes. He looks for a hard-to-find mirror and stares at his own eyes. Lily loves the new child and thinks she wants to be a birth mother. She is corrected by her mother, who explains that birth mothers only have an easy time for 3 pregnancies, and then they must work hard physical jobs. Lily's father explains that she could be a nurturer and help raise the new children. In Jonas's society, birth mothers do not get to see their babies. Instead, they are raised in government nurseries. The government, the elders, control birth and almost every aspect of life in Jonas's society. One way they maintain control is by using speakers to announce their observations, warnings, and commands. Jonas remembers a time when he took an apple because he saw it change when it was thrown to his best friend Asher. The apple seemed to change in mid-air. It was announced through the speakers that property should not be taken from recreational areas. Jonas knew the announcement referred to him. Jonas's experience with the apple, his eyes, and his uncertainty about what job he wants all lead us to believe he may not be an ordinary child, just like the new child, Gabriel, with his pale, solemn, knowing eyes.